but this is how that started. And I'm just going to give the real quick thing here. I'm not recommending it. It's not for everybody. It's not for Rhett, because he finally just came clean. I kept trying to convince Rhett that this is a good idea. Finally, I said, Rhett, the only reason you wouldn't want to do this is if you just don't want to do it. And he goes, Claude, I don't want to do it. And I said, thank you. See, that's the only reason you wouldn't want to do it. It started off like this, real quickly. I have, and there are a couple other guys. Alex Karras does this also. Hi, Alex. We do the. Oh, I'm sorry, Alan Karras. I keep getting Alex and Alan. I've been trading on his name for years. All these ideas are Alan's. I just want you to know that. Okay. What I would do is this. It started off with older people. We live in a community. There's quite a lot of older people, and some of them are actually elderly. And if they would come in and they would say, I need a belt for my Hoover. If it took me 2 minutes to put a belt on, a lot of times just because they're older, there was no thought of gain or anything like that. I'm not going to be in their will, none of that stuff. I just wanted to be nice, and so I'd say, here's the belt, thank you. Okay, and they would walk out, and they were perfectly happy. Well, after that, I did that for a few months. I started getting these people coming back in saying, you were so nice to my mom, okay, that I just thought, if I'm going to buy a vacuum cleaner, you're the guy. Well, now, 1 to 10, okay, what do they come in at? 8. I mean, what do I have to do now? All I have to do is keep from screwing this up. They're going to buy a vacuum cleaner, okay? Just like Alan says in his threads, he goes, never miss an opportunity to shut up, all right? So I noticed that they would come in and they were buying several things. First of all, price wasn't that big of an objection because they weren't price shopping. They were coming to me to specifically buy a vacuum cleaner from me. They trusted me because I treated their mother well, okay? They didn't realize a lot of the reason also that I didn't write the receipts and sell the belt and everything is because, no offense, it's $1.50. I got to walk from here all the way over to that counter to write a receipt for $1.50. Okay, the receipt cost me 25 cents. The shoes that I have to walk from here to go cost $12. So they're going to wear out. All right, so I just don't want. I'm just lazy. That's really why. It has nothing to do with the old people and. No, that's not true. So I noticed I was getting these people coming back in, and it finally dawned on me, because I'm a slow study, all right? Finally dawned on me, hey, wait a minute. There's no law that says I can't do this with everybody, okay? And so I started doing that. I give away belts. Now, here's what you don't want to do, and the calls would be this. They would say, now, do you advertise giving away free belts? And I don't. And I did, and it doesn't work. And here's why. You advertise a free belt. Okay, you see, come in, you have several coupons or whatever in your ad, and it says free belt, come in, just a free belt installed. What are you going to get? First of all, you think you're going to get this torrent of people, but first of all, it's only a belt. Okay, you didn't offer to drive them to work. Okay, it was just a belt. To them, it's $1. All right, but what you're going to get are a few people that come in, and no offense to anybody, they're going to be the free belt people. Okay, it's what they're going to be. They're going to be the people that I have been thinking about a belt for quite some time. And then I saw your ad for a free belt. And I just want you to know, I'm going to give you that business, the free belt business. And I'll tell you what, when I need a new belt, you're the guy. All right? Warms the cockles of my heart when I hear that.